Decision height.
Try my best not to look at the camera and just take it in.
Yeah.
Welcome back. My day job until recently was to coordinate the air ambulances across Scotland, and I was lucky enough that a helicopter swap finally lined up with one of my days off. So I got to the chopper. So for leg one, we're taking this 145 up to Inverness to swap with one of the other ones that's coming in for maintenance. It's a beautiful day for flying. Could be worse.
Fuel quantity and key?
Fuel quantity is 660, it gives us 580, 2.5 hours. Key is down there by your feet.
Look at my face. My friend Adam jokingly calls me an aerosexual. I'm not sure he's joking, and I'm not sure he's wrong.
This is the first time flying in a helicopter.
First time, yeah. This is wild for me, so.
It's completely different sensation, huh?
Oh yeah. This is going to be very expensive for me.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. How old are you?
37.
Don't do
Decision
it.
height.
Stick with a fixed wing. Oh, that's it. I don't have to do anything else now.
Step back now and relax.
So we've got all the autopilot modes and it's got a 4-axis autopilot.
I remember my first flying lesson in a Tomahawk, little 112 horsepower thing, and I remember getting over here after 10 minutes of taking off after Glasgow and thinking, I can get paid to do this.
I know, it's nuts.
Mad.
Yeah, it's nuts.
How did you get started then? Like, did you start in fixed wing and then transition?
No, it's straight to helicopters.
Military? Or?
Yeah, civil. No, just I worked in London during my 20s for about 5-6 years, just saved everything. Then I went off to New Zealand and did my license.
Nice.
Oh.
I still find it strange that they let me fly a plane.
Yeah.
I'm out doing it. I'm like, I can do this okay for my level. I'm not amazing, but but they let me do it.
I know.
What?
I have the same feelings most days.
I hope I never get over it.
Yeah. I mean, it does become a job after a while, and I think probably airlines more so than anything else because
Yeah.
it's very routine and very structured. But if you can keep up other flying in the background, you do a bit of instruction, or if you do a bit of helicopter stuff.
I was planning to get into aerobatics because I've done that a few times and I really like it. So that's fun stuff, you know?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
This is like the surface of the moon here. Like, what the hell? This is wild.
Decision height.
I wouldn't dare do this in a Warrior, like.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it with a fixed wing. Get your teeth straightened out.
Oh man. Thank you so much for letting me come along.
Oh,
This is awesome.
Glad we could do it, eh? It's always nice to take someone who really appreciates it.
This is a once in a lifetime thing for me. Like, I won't get this chance again, so.
Terrain. Caution. Terrain.
Gonna warn us what the terrain is. So what's nice about this is it gives us our... If it's not red, we're not gonna hit it.
Terrain.
Okay. Oh man, look at this.
Yeah, we're very lucky to fly around here. I mean, it can be utterly brutal in winter,
I can imagine.
but yeah, we are very lucky.
What about night hems? Like that's got to be hairy at times.
It's it's the most sort of intense stuff that we do.
I mean, the Inverness stuff, like that's got to be pretty intense.
Yeah, the Inverness ambulance stuff's not too bad because we're going surveyed site to surveyed site. But the hem stuff, when you're potentially landing in super dark valleys like that, it's pretty terrifying.
And I guess not all power lines are on charts and such, right?
That we don't even look at charts for them because there's just not enough on them, so you do ever to be confident that what they say.
Whenever I'm doing practice force landings and stuff, from like 3,000 feet or whatever, it looks good. You get close, there's a tiny power line between farmhouses or something.
Yeah, that's the scourge of all our hems. This is Glencoe. Glencoe, the ski resort, so this is the ski lift that goes up. So we come here fairly often for either summer mountain bikers or winter skiers.
Glencoe is one of my favourite places in the world. My dad always took me there as a kid, and it's breathtaking. Right, I'll shut up and let passenger Scott's little mind be blown.
How cool is this? Wow. Try my best not to look at the camera and just take it in.
Yeah. And lots of fast jets come through here.
Yeah, they're down at 250, aren't they, or whatever?
Yeah. We were lower than this coming in through, and they were lower than us.
That's mad, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, we're pretty high at the moment. 10,000
and look at this. This is just a perspective you don't get any other way, isn't it? This is a very expensive drone we're filming from, huh?
There are a lot of people up these hills today. All the cars parked and all the rest stopped.
This is wild. I didn't think it was ever going to happen. Because I'd asked to do this a few times and yeah.
We don't do many aircraft swaps though, it's a thing.
Lining up the days, it was always on days I was working, so.
I'm glad we got to do it. There was a doubt until yesterday. Yeah, definitely better visuals from here than your aircraft, huh?
Oh yeah. Being able to look through the floor is mad as well. You know, a lot of pilots apparently have fear of heights. Weirdly, I don't, but...
I do, big time.
Really?
Yeah,
it's really common actually.
Yeah. But one of the reasons I wanted to start flying is because first time I ever went in a helicopter was, I was probably mid-20s, and I was at the Grand Canyon and took a helicopter ride.
Wow.
I'd never been on one. I was absolutely petrified. And that's one of the reasons I thought, let me just do a PPL in helicopters to kind of get over this fear.
I think that's a common thing that people want to do, but
Yeah.
I was going to say that the heights are kind of more abstract when you're flying,
Yeah,
right? It's
exactly.
not,
Yeah.
you're not hanging off the edge of anything, you're not...
Yeah, but put me on a ladder or more than 3 meters up on the wall.
anything without an engine.
Yeah. No, I'm hopeless.
It's weird, it seems that this is slightly faster than I'd be going on the Warrior, but it seems slower.
Yeah.
Because I guess you have a much larger visual reference, right?
Yeah.
So the angular change is less. And as much as it's shaking around a little bit, it feels so stable.
It is pretty stable. Yeah, I mean, this aircraft isn't known to be that smooth. The D3, the new one with the 5 blades, is apparently much smoother.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, much smoother. It's a very old rotor head. I mean, this rotor head's from the 1960s.
Speaking of rotor heads, have you ever seen that video where the guy put a camera on the rotor assembly?
Yeah.
How the hell did he get away with that?
Test pilot. That's the one where you see the blades flapping like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I'd never seen that.
The physics behind it is,
Nuts.
as soon as you start spinning things around,
Yeah.
things
No,
get
it's
weird.
nuts.
Gyroscopic precession, like why is it 90 degrees off? Why?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Does anyone know why? Like, it just is.
Just is. I don't know how these things fly. I don't really want to know.
And the thing with this though, right? You fly in fixed wing, you lose the engine. You can still glide it fairly well. With this, if you don't auto-rotate, almost immediately you're done, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a twin here, sure, but this is trying to kill you at every possible time, right?
Yeah, but it's amazing how quickly you get that collective down when you know something goes wrong.
You ever have to do auto-rotations to completion in training?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fairly routine then for you.
If you're flying singles, you do them. And then we don't do them in this because it's not allowed, but we do them in the simulator, and they're pretty much identical. Are you originally from Scotland?
Yes, but I know I have a bit of a weird accent.
Dude.
So I was born in Glasgow. My dad's Maltese.
Okay.
I spent my teens in Malta, and when I went there I had quite a strong Glasgow accent, but you know, people don't understand that. If I'm speaking to old friends who have a strong accent, it comes back.
Comes back to Glasgow.
I sound more American sometimes if I'm speaking to someone who's more international.
There is a bit of an American twang in there.
Yeah, let's call it a transatlantic accent.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, it's good. It's nice to be able to be whatever you want to be.
As long as I'm understood, I suppose. Which means I need to stop talking crap.
My audio recorder ran out of battery just before we reached Loch Ness, so there's no more cockpit audio. You'll just have to make do with Studio Scott and some pretty music. That's the Inverness Air Ambulance base and our ride back to Glasgow. We flew a more direct route on the way back, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see the return flight. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.